All right.
This is my Ducati Panigale V4.
I'm currently a senior in college at a university here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a small college known as Baldwin Wallace University. I don't expect anybody else to know it, but that's been the school I've been going to for 4 years now. I'm currently studying getting my environmental science degree, which I understand contradicts a little bit compared to the hobbies that I tend to enjoy, but I'm also educated enough to know that in the grand scheme of things, these things are not really hurting anything. So why am I making today's video on a tripod talking to a camera with my motovlogging setup and all my gear with me? Well, as of yesterday, the forecast was supposed to be 45 degrees out with a little bit mixing of sun in the afternoon. Now I'm going to look at my non-existent watch and explain something to you. The weather forecast was unfortunately very wrong. It's currently 35 degrees out right now. The roads are unfortunately covered in salt, still very wet, and there's no sun. There's no sun. I checked the Ohio highway cameras about 2 hours down south, and the weather is still 42 degrees, cloudy, and also wet, covered in salt. The weather forecast was very wrong. Matthew, I hear you say, why don't you just go further south where it is currently 6 degrees, sunny, and it didn't rain last night? Thank you, Mr. J Break. Wow, fucking loud as shit. Well, my little youngin', it is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time I would get further south to where I need to be to enjoy nicer weather like sunshine, a little bit warmer weather, and no salt on the roads, I would unfortunately have to go so far down south, but by the time I get there, the day is already over, sun's down, and it's gonna be cold again. So why didn't I plan out my day better? Well, yesterday I had school, and tomorrow I have school. I cannot begin to explain the frustration I've been having lately where school and the weather have been conflicting. Just this past Monday, we had a 55 degree here in Cleveland. I could have gone riding, but I had school for 12 hours, 12 hours of classes. I was going insane. So the one weather day we had this week where I could ride, I had school. And now the day that I have off from class, the weather ended up being wrong. I probably need a vacation a little bit, but the problem is you can't really take off from school. It's not like work where you get like paid time off. When you take off of school, you're taking off time that you've already paid for. School, you've already paid for that school. You paid for those classes. And so when you're skipping it, you're just hurting yourself. Because then you fall behind the classes and it becomes harder when you come back, and it just exponentially grows the more time that you take off. So by the time I take my bikes, load them up in my truck, take it down south, drive a few hours down south, maybe grab like an Airbnb or something like that, that would be nice. I would unfortunately have to turn right back around and start heading back up north in order to make class on time on Monday. My school, Baldwin Wallace University, unfortunately, there's no breaks in February. Our spring break takes place in early March, and so yeah, I just gotta wait a little bit longer, and then I have a nice week-long break. I can go take the bike somewhere. But it's just this mid-February blues that I'm experiencing, and it sucks. And I still have a ton of old content I could edit and post and things like you guys have never seen. Yeah, obviously, I could work on stuff like that, but my mental hurts whenever I do something like that. Whenever I take something old and post it, it hurts me. I want to try to keep things modern and updated, but it's difficult with bikes because it's weather dependent, and I happen to live in like the worst weather area in the country. And it just sucks because I see other motorcycle influencers like Fastlane D, Jixabra, a lot of these other motorcycle influencers, they either live where it's a tad bit warmer year round, or they just pack up their things and go whenever they get like a video idea or like an event happens, they can just go somewhere. I don't get that luxury. I'm a college student, dude. I gotta finish school, you know what I mean? Like I can't just pack up my things and go somewhere else. I'm a little stuck. So I bought this Ducati. I haven't even been able to ride it yet. I spent 25 grand on this Ducati and I can't even ride it because the weather. And I'm stuck in school. And all of this is like rough enough, like whatever. Like, oh, you're stuck in school, you're complaining about not being able to ride your motorcycles, you have other content, not a big deal. The worst part, the genuine worst part about all this is school feels like a fucking waste of time. I have been thinking about this all 4 years I've been in college, and I've talked to other people in college, and a lot of people feel this too. And I don't know why it's not more talked about. College these days feels like an extension of high school. It does not feel like a place where you can go and grow. I go sit in my classes, listen to lecture, they tell you to write things down, I write it down, I complete homework assignments on time, and then when you sit down for a test, you're just expected to just regurgitate information, which is fine. I mean, I'm a straight C, B student, like, you know what I mean? I've never failed a class. I just go sit down, do the test, do the work, and then shovel it back in. Fine. But why does it cost so much for that? Godly amount of money to go to college, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting my money's worth. How much is the average tuition these days? I'm gonna figure this out. How much is the average tuition? Majority of students pay $15,000. $15,000. Ah! My hands are cold, bro. I'm sorry, I'm wearing the gloves. I'm not cosplaying, bro. I'm very cold right now. $15,000. I think I'm paying a little bit under that because scholarships and things like that, but it's still an ungodly amount of money. I think everybody knows that these days college costs a ridiculous amount of money. But here's something that's also not being talked about as much. So the school I go to Baldwin-Wallace University in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm not gonna hide it, whatever. Do with that information as you will. That school last year was discovered to have a $20 million deficit. What that essentially means is the school spent $20 million more than what they actually had. They have a ridiculous debt deficit. The school is spending more than what they're taking in from tuition. That's how a private college makes money, is through tuitions and various other grants and things like that. So the ridiculous amount of money that every student is paying to go to this school, this college every semester, where is that money going? Teacher salaries, the teachers I've talked to, the professors I've talked to they're not making money, dude. They're not making bank. They're doing this because they like it. The school equipment? No, because I know I'm in the STEM program. I've used like a lot of the STEM equipment. It sucks. It's outdated. It's broken. It doesn't work right. I tried going to the music conservatory because I low-key like making music. I like music. I want to get into producing music. I go to the music thing where they have this music studio. They have multiple music studios that are collecting dust. They're not using them. They're not doing anything. I asked if I could try to, sit down, practice with the software and just like mess around with it because I'm bored. And they told me, no, I can't even use the equipment that I'm paying my money for. So where is that money going? And this is happening to college kids and universities across the United States. Countless private and public universities are going under and they're being shut down because the ridiculous deficits, even though they have an insane level of tuition, they are outspending their insane tuition. And so a lot of these schools are shutting down, and I'm worried that this is going to happen to the school that I'm going to, that me and my partner go to, are getting our degrees for this year. It is a really bad look that when you go to get a job and you show them your degree and they Google your school, your degree isn't there. That college doesn't show up because it's shut down. That's a really bad look. Like, yeah, you may have a degree and the degree is supposed to be worth something, but if the college disappears and your transcripts disappear because the school shut down, this is something nobody thinks about and nobody's thinking about when considering a college these days. But like, your college that you're going to right now may not exist in 5 years, mine included. And so I'm going to this school right now, and it feels like it's not worth the mental level of like trying to keep up with writing and making silly videos. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm getting a degree that's not gonna be worth anything in 5 years. What's the point? What's the point? School is supposed to be a valuable thing. Education is supposed to be a valuable thing, but college these days is not that. Why do I feel like every time I go into class, I come out of it dumber? I learn more from the internet and from AI and from Google and from YouTubers than I do in school. I learn more valuable information off of the information that I look for myself than I do from my own classes that I pay thousands of dollars for. But yet I still feel like the degree is it's something you're supposed to have if you want to try to get a job. Try looking for a job that pays over $20 an hour, at least in my area, without a degree. Like, it's not possible. You need a degree, but at the same time, getting the degree feels like such a waste. It feels like a waste of potential. If I had this free time, I could go out, maybe volunteer at something, do something productive with society while still being able to do these videos. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm just dumping money into something that doesn't intrinsically help me grow as a person. So what am I gonna do about it? I don't know. I do know how this problem started. It's with federal student loans. Once the government started handing out these student loans to literally anybody with a pulse, like they didn't do a credit check, they didn't do anything. It's because it's supposed to be for education. They just started handing out these student loans. It's a law that had good intentions, but ended up having really bad results. Because when you have a bunch of really dumb kids somehow getting their hands on thousands and thousands of dollars that there's no checks for, you could just get it and it's guaranteed, backed by the government. These schools started figuring this out and then started charging out the wazoo. If college cost a lot less than what it did, I wouldn't be complaining. If it cost $2,000 a semester, $1,000 a semester, $500 a semester like it used to back in the fucking 70s, I would not be making this video. I wouldn't be feeling this way because what I would be working towards would feel worth it. But paying $8,000, $7,000, $10,000 a semester, I feel like I'm wasting my life. It sucks, bro. On the other hand, maybe if they want to continue charging the amount of money that they do, because clearly they're already in a deficit. If they want to continue to charge the same amount of money that they're charging, if not more, then college needs to match that. The quality of the education and the learning experience, I don't think it's a matter of money. I think that the value and it needs to be more than just going to class, sitting down, listening to a lecture, and then writing down information. There needs to be more than that. I have been thinking thinking about making this video for 2 weeks now. I really wanted to film it while riding to school, so it like really felt like it meant something. But the weather has just not been working out, and that's just been compounding this problem inside my head. And I know I cannot be the only one that feels like this. Everybody I talk to who's in college these days knows it's a waste. They know the value and the dollars that they're putting in, they're not getting back. And so why aren't people freaking out about this? Why isn't this more of a bigger deal than what it is? Why do you have millions of Americans drowning in student debt? Meanwhile, the other half of the country doesn't want them to be relieved of it. It's crazy. I don't have student loans. I still think student loans should be forgiven. It's crazy. I feel like I'm living in an insane world. Look at my breath. You can see it's like I'm smoking. It literally feels like we are going to college as just a placeholder in time until that we are deemed mature enough to enter the real workforce that the rest of the adults reside in. And it just sucks. It's not fulfilling. It doesn't feel right. Being taught material that felt outdated 10 years ago and still being taught to this day. Everybody I know who I go to school with feels burnt out. I feel burnt out. But there's not really a better alternative right now. I'm going to still stand behind my message of stay in school. And like I said, you still need it in this day and age to get a decent, well-paying job. But if you are a student in university, I just hope that you look at this video and maybe realize that I don't think school is an effective use of your intelligence and your time. And yeah, like going to class, do it. Do the work, but that shouldn't be the extent of your intellectual capability. I'm guessing you're probably capable of much more than that. School shouldn't be your be-all, end-all. You're better than that. Don't look at school like that's your main job. There's always other things that you can be doing with your life. For me, it was social media, and like I'm so utterly passionate about this stuff. Motorcycles are my work outside of my job. And for you, it might be something different. Whether it's whatever hobby that you want to become better in. Maybe it's sport, maybe it's something. Maybe it's go reading books in the library and increasing your mind. That's probably a good lesson to take away from this because I'm just feeling a little down. So hopefully you guys learned something, and maybe we can talk a little bit more next time about the economics of school and like how we ended up all in the system. This is more just a kid in the system complaining about the system that he currently resides in. So yeah, I'm gonna go do something, I don't know what, but clearly can't ride, so figure it out. Peace, bye-bye.